Greetings, friends. This is Reverend Kyra from Unity Bay Area, Houston, in League City, Texas. And this week, we're talking about pride and inclusivity. And I want to just share this beautiful bridge that was recently built by volunteers here at Unity Village. And they came together to build something to honor and celebrate Pride Month, and really to set this into the beautiful environment here at Unity Village. And I wanted to acknowledge that as we open ourselves to levels of inclusivity, of what does that look like, what does that feel like, to notice our own unconscious biases and begin to open to the realization of how do we live in a new way that honors and celebrates each and every one exactly where they are. I mean, we talk about oneness as one of our key principles in Unity. There's one presence and one power in the universe, God in me, good, omnipotent. And it is in all of creation, and it is in every individual and every situation. And so how inclusive are we really in the little ways? This is really an important statement and a question that we get to ask ourselves. What does that mean? Because in the divine, nothing is left out. We're all part of that one divine essence. And so to begin to live in an understanding of what is that, what judgments do I have about any aspect of myself or any aspect of creation that is in the way of my honoring and celebrating and living from the power of that oneness, the power of that presence that is alive in all of creation, in every one of these trees, and the wind that's blowing, and the beautiful rainbow colors that are here because they represent the rainbow of life, the rainbow of creation, the many different species that are a part of our planet and our planetary consciousness, but of all consciousness everywhere. There's billions of species. There's billions of cells in our body that each one is unique and different and represents an aspect of us. And there's billions of people, and there's billions of stars and galaxies. And how much of that do we include, and how do we do that with one another? We have a lot of expectations and ideas of what we think is right and acceptable, or for whatever reason we were taught to exclude certain aspects of ourselves, certain aspects of society, certain aspects of life. And we're learning what is it to be in allowance and honoring, not just allowing and accepting each as they are, but truly celebrating the uniqueness that is a part of creation. Can you imagine if we didn't, we reject some flowers and not others? It makes no sense, right? And yet we do that in life. So we're going to be looking at some of this as we come together on Sunday. But I wish to just put this out here as a symbol. Can you imagine a rainbow without all the colors? And my understanding is, in the infinite and the things that I've seen in other realms, there are even more colors than we understand here on the spectrum that we see in this world. So let us open our consciousness. Let's expand to a more inclusive, a larger, greater perception of what is here in this world and who we are in the midst of it. We are one cell in the body of God. We are one aspect of creation, and there's so much more. And isn't that something to celebrate? We're always exploring, expanding, opening our hearts and our minds. And I look forward to sharing with you Sunday at 10:30 a.m. at Unity Bay Area, Houston, in League City, Texas. That's 1911 Highway 3 South. Please come join us.